Hi. You guys may not be familiar with me yet. I am Ashley. I'm a psychic, medium, intuitive reader, and I also channel and get downloads. I do a bunch of stuff. Welcome to my page. It's brand new, so please bear with me. I'm a little more used to the TikTok side of things, but either way. Today I want to share some downloads that I've had. I want to share the most recent one, and I'll put it into context. So a few days ago, I received a download, and there was so much information, and it really confused me initially because it didn't have much to do with what I had been hearing, that, this year is going to be challenging. And I've been hearing this for about 5 years, that this year is going to be challenging in ways that we can't even comprehend, and also that the majority of the time that we're spending moving forward is going to be a lot of downtime, a lot of boredom, is kind of what they're saying. Lack of general, typical, entertaining resources. So, anyways, moving on to this most recent download. They had let me know that about humanity, right? And I know we have lots of different soul origins, but we're still in a human flesh body, right? And they were saying that not everybody is real. And this took me off guard. Okay, what do you mean that's real? I kept hearing the word filler. It might be similar to NPC, but it's different. Non-player character, but it's different. I think people think NPCs are these fillers. But anyways, these fillers, what they are is they're actually tools. They're neutral. They're not good or bad. They're just tools. The feeling I was getting is more like AI, okay? More like a useful, resourceful tool, okay? Only real people can control fillers. If you come upon a filler, they generally help you. They're very helpful. They help you succeed and move forward in your life somehow. You can have multiple fillers, so one real person can have multiple of these fillers, right? Here's the concerning part. So let's just say for statistic-wise, I'm going to give you some fake numbers here. But let's say if reality, okay, back when it started humanity and everything, let's say they had about 6 billion people like they do now, okay? Or close to that or whatever. What is it, 7.5? I don't know. It doesn't matter. 6 billion people, okay? There was about 100,000 fillers to 6 billion people in the past, okay? And that ratio, would change obviously due to population, and it would flex. But now, where we stand now is it's about half of the population. So for every one person you meet, you have a 50-50 chance whether they're real or filler. Now, here's the concerning part. Fillers are not scary themselves, but if a nefarious energy is leading a filler, that can be concerning, right? And the other concerning part is, how has the fillers grown so much? Why is the ratio now, half? And this is the part that confuses me a bit on the download, but they were saying that certain people, real people, are capable of getting people to leave on their own, getting people to leave their human vessels on their own. Now, I can think of a lot of places where this fits. Britney Spears, for example, Biden, all the people that have suddenly changed, that we think maybe have been cloned or are, secretly trapped and, they're not under control anymore. Somebody's controlling them. Sound familiar? Fillers. So for the Britney Spears example, she voluntarily gave up her energy for some reason. There was some deal, something that was enticing enough for her to do that. And when she did that, her energy was replaced with filler energy, which then, now, they're just a vessel, a tool to help whoever's controlling them. The concerning part to me, as there are so many, but the concerning part to me is that this means, theoretically, the 3 billion fillers, there could be a handful of people controlling most of them. And that was not what this was intended for. These were tools, not cheat codes. And so a lot of people have taken advantage. The reason why this is so important is because it's important to understand the kind of influences you have around you. And are they helping you, working for you, or are they working against you? This is why it's imperative right now to let go of any kind of negative energy that might be following you around. It's just so important. This download was my most recent one. However, I've had several over the last 5 years pointing to this upcoming April, next month. That so much is going to be changing in our world, and it's going to be scary. But you are to not be scared, because this isn't something awful that's happening, as many things might be awful throughout it. This is something really beautiful, bringing us somewhere where we need to be, where we want to be, where we've been asking to be. So I feel like the biggest thing that I can recommend to all of you is to stay calm, to stay positive, and to remind yourself not everybody is who you think they are. And so it's really important that you're only allowing positive people in your energy right now. It's imperative, actually. So I really urge you to focus in on you, to see what the hell is up with you, because with this information, so much is about to change. I feel like it's going to be a whole new world. Stability and security, though, they're here. They really are. Somebody told me once, not everybody gets hit, in these unfortunate moments of time. Not everybody gets hit. And by that I mean, during COVID, let's say, some people had devastating losses. Some people lost lots of their families. Some people got horribly sick and were alone. There were so many horrible things that were happening during COVID. And some people really went through the ringer, right? And then other people were virtually unaffected. Literally, their finances were fine. Their work was fine. Nobody really got sick. Nobody they cared about died. Everybody was fine. 717 on my timer when I said that. Everything was just fine, And so there are two paths here. And there are right now leading into next month or the rest of this year and the next couple years, to be honest. But there are two paths here, two very clear paths. There's the one where you can choose to focus on the negative and have all that shit happen to you and go through the thick of it. Or there's the one where you can choose to rise above and look at the positive side of things, Look at the higher side of things. It's so important for you to keep your state of mind positive. You could be one of the people that rides above the fray, or you can be one of the people that hits every obstacle within it. Who do you want to be? I know who I want to be. So, my lesson here again is stay positive, but be aware, It's just really important that you're knowledgeable and aware of what's happening in and around you. 8:18 on the clock when I say that. Be aware, man. And also, don't forget, we want to help and heal and do whatever we can for anyone around us, but your number one priority needs to be you. You can't help jack shit if you're not helping you first. So, yeah. On that note, I just think it's really important to pay attention to your emotions during this time and stay positive. I love you all. If you have more questions about this, please hit me the hell up and I will post more videos, because there's a lot more information in the downloads, but I just really wanted you to understand and be aware. All right. I love you so much. Hope you have the best day ever, and I will see you guys all soon.